Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. I am a full-time mom and a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark, and I have fun with YouTube as well. So I'm going to take you on a trip with me to my local thrift store. This is a thrift store that is not a big chain at all. All the proceeds are donated to help animals and animal shelters, and so I love going in here to see what's there. So the first thing we're going to look at is jewelry, because it's the first thing when you walk through the door. I'm just looking at some antique jewelry right here. I've really been loving jewelry lately, so I love looking at it. Sorry for the glare on the window or the mirror, or not mirror, glass. I'm just looking for anything out of the ordinary. Now, they do have great classic thrift store prices. Sorry for the shakiness too. It is really difficult to film in a thrift store when people are watching and talking around you, so just bear with me. If you like these kind of videos where I take you along with me, let me know and I will get better at it, but I just get really nervous when I'm filming in a thrift store still. So I'm just looking at some of the vintage jewelry and the regular jewelry. This is their precious metals area where they have gold and silver, which I personally believe is way overpriced. Some of the jewelry in here is broken and they're still wanting $40 to $50 for the item. This was a pair of pearl and gold earrings for $49. There's a cool silver necklace, but again, they want a lot for it, so really not at a price that I could resell. It's more at a price that if I wanted to buy it for myself. I have bought a couple of Tiffany items here that I was able to resell for a good profit. But for the most part, most of the jewelry in this section is going to be stuff I would buy if I wanted to wear it myself, because the resale profit is not going to be the best. Don't worry, the video does get better after the jewelry part. This is more like their boho jewelry. There are some things in here that I wanted to go back and look at. Again, it is still hard to film while, or to really get a good look at what I'm looking at while filming, because I want to make sure you guys are seeing it and I'm not really looking that close up to it. Okay, so I'm done with jewelry. Now I'm just going to show you some of the sections that are in the thrift store. So this is our toy department. It's very small. There's a giant thing of plush. I am not really big on plush toys. I've tried to look them up and they're just not interesting. This was a vintage 80s Care Bear. It was kind of dirty. It actually has like a box inside of it, so I think it makes noise or records something, but I didn't get it. That was a toy that I got for my daughter for her birthday, which is today, and it's called a puppy surprise or a pony surprise, and it has little babies inside of its tummy. It's the cutest thing. I could resell this for about $25. But I decided to give it to my daughter for her birthday because she's 7 and she absolutely loves it. So, and like I said, there's just tons of plush and I don't know enough about plush to really do it. So all stuffies, $2.50 or $2 each, which is a pretty good price for a thrift store. That pony surprise was $4 though. It was marked separately, but I could sell it for quite a bit more if I wanted to. So I'm just kind of showing you what's in here. Anything you see too that you want me to go back and see if is that still there, just let me know. It's not a big deal. I love going anyway. They have some Barbies here. I always look through to see if there's any vintage Barbies or G.I. Joes, anything like that. Sometimes they have some good stuff. Other times, nah, not so good. So, but everything is pretty, fairly priced as far as thrift store pricing. I don't feel like they overprice things like the Goodwill does so much. So it's kind of nice. They have lots of games. Ballerina Barbie. I should have grabbed that for my daughter because she really wanted a ballerina Barbie, but I just ordered one on eBay and now it's going to take forever to get here, but that's okay. Also, if you see anything that you want at the end of this video, keep watching because I'm going to show you my haul at the end. And if you see anything in there you want, just let me know. You can email me at blessedmamaof6@gmail.com and let me know if you want it. I can send you an invoice through PayPal and we can just do it that way. And I will always offer a huge discount to my subscribers. So more toys here. I always look for like Littlest Pet Shop and little like older vintage toys, like any vintage Fisher Price, any vintage My Little Ponies, anything like that. I'll always keep an eye out for. Not necessarily getting, but I like to keep an eye out for it because I love older toys. But I have, I have quite a few kids, so We get an abundance of toys. Not a whole lot today that I was seeing. There's a Cabbage Patch, but it's newer. They don't really sell that much. But let me know what you guys think of our tiny little toy area. And then we have a very large kid area. I always look through the little kids' clothes um, to see if there's any vintage clothes in there for the kids. These are just all their bags. And unfortunately, people are getting really um, good at internet searching, and they're up pricing all their stuff. So that was just a cool canvas bag with stars on it and little bamboo handles. I just don't need another bag. So I think it was like $4, $5. There is the price tag. And it didn't have a brand on it. So cute little ballerina bag. I almost got that for my daughter too, but they just don't need any more stuff. Any of you moms out there know that our kids can just have too much stuff. There was this pink bag, not the high chair, but the pink bag that I'm looking at is a 31 big duffel bag, but they wanted $20 for it. 31 brand is, 31 brand is a good brand. It's like a network marketing brand, and they sell pretty well. This is a really cute brand too, but I won't pay $4 for it. If I could get it for $1.50 or I could probably sell it for 15. So that's just not enough of a profit margin to really make it worth my time. So I left that one behind. And then here I'm just gonna kind of look through the kids stuff to see if there's any vintage like Oshkosh, anything fun like that I would pick up, because I love vintage clothes. I love vintage kids clothes and adult clothes. I'm not really seeing anything though. I'm not going to take you through all the clothes because that is a long video. So there's lots and lots of dishes, and I love older china. It's just not in style right now, and it's just not selling, unfortunately. I think it'll come back eventually, but our thrift stores are just packed with china because we just don't do any kind of formal dining anymore. I'm sure you guys see that in your thrift stores as well, but they do have some very pretty sets in here. Just some more pottery. There was a really cool platter on here. Tell me what you guys think. I did not get it. These are just not that big of a brand. I was just taking a look. They're, yeah, Gibson. Not that big of a deal. But this turkey platter is really cool, and I'm kind of regretting not getting it because I could always use another turkey platter. I mean, who can't? Who can't use another turkey platter? Come on now. It was not branded, like there was no maker's mark. It just says made in Japan, so we know it's vintage, but I don't know who made it, and I didn't take the time to look it up. It was only a few dollars, so if it's still there the next time I go in, I may just grab it for myself. Or if any of you want it, let me know, and I'll go get it for you. This was just a vintage pleather. I don't even think it was real leather, pleather coat. So now I'm going to take you over to some more of their knick-knacky things. That looks like a pewter bowl. That was really pretty. I liked the design around the edges of it. I didn't get it, just to spoiler, but it was pretty. More knick-knacky things. Oh my gosh, they had some really cool rooster chicken, those containers, but those were neat. Starfish coffee cups with the little plates. They were neat. I liked those, but I don't have a need for them, and I don't like shipping breakables. I will, but I don't really like it. So those were really cool. They had like little roosters on the top, but they had lots of chips on them. They were pretty worn. I live on a farm, so I kind of am partial to chickens and roosters, and so you can see the prices. They're not too bad. They're pretty good. Unless there's something that they know has value, then they really up the price, hoping to get more. These are just clear glass things. There was a cool vase. This is a vintage vase. It's probably from the 50s or 60s. They only wanted $2 for it. It doesn't have a mark on the bottom, but it was really cool. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If it's still there, I might go back and get it, but just because it was really neat and unique. I like unique things, not just run-of-the-mill stuff. This is just candlelight, but ugly, or party light candles, I mean. I did not think that was very pretty. So more, silver flatware, silver plated, I should say. It's not going to be real. Which is not selling right now, unless somebody wants to get the silver off of them, because I know silver prices are going up. But this is just more appliances that are for sale. I don't spend a whole lot of time on kitchen appliances because They're bulky and they don't sell very well. I tried selling them when I first started eBay when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but so here's some more like little pottery pieces, lots of homemade. Look, there's an urn up there on the right. Lots of homemade pottery pieces and little candle holders, little wire knickknacks and decorative pieces for your house. Not really into clear glass so much myself, but you may be. I'm trying to expand my interests. So here I'm looking for more vintage fabrics, curtains. Like, I was like, oh, is this older? But it really wasn't that old, so I left that one behind. I love linens and vintage linens and stuff like that. And it's usually pretty easy to list, and it's lightweight. That was just a sheer floral curtain. I didn't look closely. It may have been like a Pottery Barn or a Pier 1 Imports type, but this was more of a trip for showing you guys my thrift store and just kind of letting you know what I see when I go in. I probably hit this thrift store maybe once a week, once every couple weeks, depending on what kind of a mood I'm in and if I'm really needing to thrift for some emotional support. I don't always buy stuff. I actually, most of the time, I don't buy anything. I just like walking through and seeing what they have, unless they have something that I just really can't resist, like a Pendleton blanket for like $4 or something. This is more of their fabric. These are yards of fabric, so I kind of look through here and see if there's any vintage fabrics, mostly for my sister-in-law Rachel, she likes to sew, so I'll look through there for her to see if there's anything that she wants. I didn't really find anything that was of really good price. Here's some cross-stitching things. I don't know a lot about cross-stitching. I know Rachel does sell a lot of cross-stitching stuff. This was cool. I'm pretty positive that was vintage flannel, but they wanted like $12 for it, so I kind of left it behind because I can get it at the bins for a lot cheaper when we go to the Goodwill outlet, so when I can find it. These are just blankets. I always look at their quilts to see if they have any vintage quilts or Afghans or crocheted quilts, anything like that. Like, I spotted one on the bottom shelf underneath that green blanket. I'll show you in a second. But it really wasn't in good shape, that pink one. So it looks great on the video, but it was kind of pilly and kind of faded a little bit. Here are their baby blankets. I always look through baby blankets too because I look for the vintage like JP Morgan blankets, the thermal waffle knit ones. I found 2 there before, and I've made a couple $100 just on 2 blankets, which was great. More vintage stuff. They lock up in the cabinets, electronics. They have rows of books. I have not gotten into books because they're heavy and they're, again, you need a place to store them, and storage is a big deal. So more tables of knickknacks. Patty whack, give your dog a bone. Just kidding. Just fashion things. They have, every thrift store has tons of baskets. I was looking at this little dresser. It needs quite a bit of work. It wasn't in the best of shape, so I didn't even really look into that too much. Picture frames, more baskets. Now, their special today was shoes, buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. I always look through the purses. I have found some very good purses at this store. Although Coach doesn't have a huge resale anymore, but I have found some good bags here when they have a bag, like a purse sale, when they have like half off or 40% off the whole store. Then I will look through, but sometimes they up price the purses, especially now that people are starting to research them. Like, this is a Coach bag, but it wasn't in the best of shape, and I can't remember what they wanted for it. Oh yeah, $10. So, I mean, if I wanted that for myself, I would say, sure, for myself, but I would probably only be able to sell it for maybe 20, 25, just because the resale isn't that good. This was kind of a cheapie. It was cool looking, but kind of cheap little denim bag. Oh, what was this one? I can't remember what the brand is on that. but they wanted $10 for it. It was a little bit of a higher end brand, but not too much. There's a Kipling, and I'll show you in a second. That was like a um, new condition, but I don't want a whole bunch of eggs. This was missing the monkey on it, and I think they wanted too much for it. I'll get these if I find them at the bins. Oh, $5. So again, if I wanted it for myself, that would be great, but when they're missing the monkey, they don't sell for as much. For those of you who know what Kipling is, they were really big about 10 years ago. You could sell those for quite a bit of money. This was a neat, huge, like weekender style bag with leather straps and handles. But I think it was just Massimo. I don't think it was like any kind of a, and I think it had like backpack straps too. Maybe not. No, I think it was just the shoulder strap. I was looking at the suspenders. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find the brand because I'm like, this is a really neat bag. Yeah, I was right. It was just Massimo. Okay. So I'm just showing you the purse. This leather on this purse is so soft. It was like butter, but I just didn't really. I wasn't digging the style of it. It wasn't anything that would have like, oh my goodness, that's such a great style, like a boho style or something. It was just a very basic, nice black leather purse. This is totally like 80s, 90s little crossbody leather. I think this was in one of the subscription boxes a while back. It didn't have the brand in it. You can see it's hard to film when I'm trying to look for stuff, but because I believe I may have gotten one of those in a subscription box. Oh, this is good filming. Here's part of my finger. See, I need two hands, and I'm trying to film and show you guys, but seeing if I can find a label. And I didn't, so I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm just going to keep going. Men's ties, hats. I always look through the bras, which are coming up next, bustiers. And I mean, the bras here run anywhere from $2 to $3 per bra. So when you find one that is a really good brand and a good style, I will usually pick it up. And I have daughters, and so I look for them as well. So I'm just looking for any good brands. I think this is Kashik, which is the Lane Bryant brand. I maybe should have gotten that, but I didn't because it was in really good shape. And it was pretty. But I didn't get it. Here is a bustier. I did get this. You'll have to see. I'll show it to you in more detail in the end of the video when I show you what I got. So another same brand. I do pretty well with that brand, but not the best. So again, it is hard to video and look deeply at the quality of the item that I'm looking at. These were just Vanity Fair. Almost looks like a Free People pattern, but it didn't have any tag on the inside of it, so I don't know. Another bustier. I left that one behind because it did not have a tag in it, and I am not going to try to guess the size at all. I don't like guessing sizes, and especially with lingerie, like you really need to know what the size is to know how it fits. So that dropped on the floor. I make sure anything that drops, I pick it up because that's rude to leave stuff all over the floor. So I grabbed this real quick because the brand is Soma, and Soma is a really good brand, and it was only $2. And it looked, when I was first looking at it, like it was in good shape. And then when I got home and really was looking at it, the underwire was missing. Oh my gosh, such a simple, and it was a little bit, there I found a few snags on it. So I ended up just redonating it, which is my loss because, again, I did not look closely at the flaws, and that's just part and parcel to thrifting, especially when you're, filming. So you just never know until you get home sometimes. And the lighting in thrift stores really isn't that the best, so you can't always be dependent on good lighting. So here we are getting into the shoe department, and here's more the men's shoes. And I'm just kind of giving you guys an overview. This is, you can see there's lots of shoes right now, so this is why they're having, I was just seeing if these were LL Bean ones, but they're not. They're cheapo brand of the duck boots. Because if you find the LL Bean ones, they'll sell for pretty good prices. So I do okay selling shoes. Sometimes they take a while unless they're in really high demand, or if they're a really good brand. But otherwise, and I sell both on Poshmark and eBay, and I don't find that either one, I still think I sell way more on eBay than I do on Poshmark. It's way easier to list stuff on Poshmark, but I sell more on eBay, so I'm just keeping there. So here's all their little flats, little American Eagle brand. Those ones are so cute. Why didn't I get those? Little green ones? I don't know. They're cute. More flats. Spring is coming. Summer is coming. So we want to start looking at heels and sandals instead of boots that take up a ton of space. So I'm looking for more unique things that, you know, people would be looking for or more interested in. These were Tommy Bahama little, I guess they have like espadrille on the inside, but not the little canvas slides. Most of the brands of shoes are kind of cheapy, but every once in a while, like these were so cute. Madden girls, Steve Madden. They were small size. Those were some Toms, sparkly polka dot Toms. They were a small size as well. Here's flip-flops and sandals. And I did go back after filming to really get a better view, so I was able to pick up a few more things while I was doing that after I was done filming. But again, let me know if there's anything you are interested in. Those are Sam Edelman stilettos. And I'll go back and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And if you like this kind of video, if you like coming along, I want to know. If you like seeing what I see, if there's specific things that you would rather see as opposed to what I'm showing you, I'm happy to accommodate when I can, when I have time. So lots of women's shoes to look through. There were some vintage shoes. Then they have them way up on the top shelf, so you got to get up there and really get an idea of what they have. Kids' shoes. The kids' shoes are almost always very well. Those were men's Toms, but they're kind of worn on the bottom, so. Hey, okay, so we're at the thrift haul. I apologize for the quality of the video. I'm using my computer to record, so we'll see how it goes. Again, if you see anything you like that I got from the thrift haul, you please just send me an email, blessedmamaof6@gmail.com. I'll put the link down below also, and we can work out a price or whatever. I'm pretty fair. I would definitely will charge less than what I charge on eBay. So I'm going to give you what my eBay price that I think I'm going to charge for everything. But I spent a total of $44.92. A couple things I did get for myself. But let's go ahead and get started. They did have the special, like you saw, the buy one, get one free for their shoes. So they obviously had a lot of shoes going on. So the first pair of shoes that I bought are these Born. You can see the Born logo right here. They are suede little wingtip Oxfords. They're very cute. I'm going to put my Doc Martens Wonder Balm on these, and they will look like new. I believe these are a size 8.5. Yes, they are a size 8.5, and they're all leather. The bottoms are really nice. There's a little schmutz on that one, but the bottoms are in good condition. I will probably list those for about $25 on eBay. But I'll go lower if you're interested. I also bought these comfort shoes. They're women's, but they were in excellent condition. So they're like a brown, kind of a burgundy leather, and they have those rocker bottom soles on them. They're called MBT, the anti-shoe, and these sell for quite a bit. I'll probably list them for about $30 to $35. They're in excellent condition. There's hardly any wear to them whatsoever. Again, there's like a tiny little scratching right on the tip. You can see it, but that Wonder Balm will work awesome, and you won't even be able to see those marks at all. I got these Toms. They were, the only reason I got Toms, they don't really sell very well anymore, but these were in really good condition. They hardly have any wear on the bottoms. There you go. And I believe they're a size 6 women's, which is small, but I'll probably put them up for like between $10 and $15 on eBay and Poshmark. We'll see what they do. And in the video, you'll see that we saw these lovelies. These are Sam Edelman little slingback stilettos, platform stilettos, and they are real cowhide, and they're like a cheetah print. They're really cute. These are a size 9. I am a size 9, but I do not wear heels like this. I am like a clog girl. I'm not super fancy. So you can see though that there is a little tiny bit of wear. I did not see that in the store. It is really hard to film a video and look for details like that. So there is a little bit of wear on them. So I'm probably only going to list them for about $15, unfortunately, but that's okay. Somebody can still get some good use out of them. I also got these. They're not that big of a deal, but they were just excellent condition. They're bear traps and they're vegan leather, all man-made, but they have like no wear on them. So I went ahead and picked those up because I think they would have been free with purchase. So those were, oh no, there's another pair of shoes that I got. These I saw in there a while ago and I did not get them before the sale, but they are what is it? I can't remember her name now, but this is like real fur on the inside. These are made in Italy. They're beautiful, like a red burgundy color. They have really nice soles on them. Now, to get the price tag off the bottom, if I can't get it off with alcohol or with one of the magic erasers, I usually just take a black Sharpie and I'll just put like a circle on the bottom and just black out the price because I don't really know how a better way to do it. If you guys have any ideas, I've tried alcohol, I've tried fingernail polish remover, I've tried the magic eraser, and sometimes it just makes more damage than anything. But anyway, oh, I forgot to tell you guys sizes. This is a size 38 European. I believe that's about a size 7, 6.5, 7, because a size 40 is my size, which is a 9, 9.5. So yeah, I think it's a 7, like right about a 7 or 7.5. And what I'll also do is put in the inside measurement from toe to heel so that people know. But they're like a clog. They're really cute. Let's see. The Sam Edelmans were a size 9. I told you that. The Toms were a size 6. These are the Bear Trap Trudy, and they are a size 8.5 as well. And again, I'll probably just sell those for like $10. Pretty cheap. These rocker bottom comfort shoes are a size 37, which is a US size 7. So a 38 on those ones must be like a size 8 US, I'm guessing. 7.5, 8. Most people know their size. Okay, I also got, these are a 90 degree by Reflex, and they're kind of like a purpley mauve color, and they're just a high waist workout legging. I will probably keep these for myself. If I don't, if somebody's interested, I'll sell them for $10. They're like brand new. There's no wear on them whatsoever. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten them. Okay, so lingerie. I like picking up lingerie. It weighs nothing, especially if I can get it for inexpensive. This is, especially if it's plus size. I love getting plus size lingerie. This is a beautiful little negligee. And it is underwire. It is cacique, however you say that. It's a knockoff, or not knockoff, but it's a type of a Lane Bryant brand. They also do Lane Bryant. It's a size 18-20. It does have the clasp back, which is great, and it's very stretchy. It is very pretty, and I think I paid $3 for it. So this one also is a little bustier, like a little corset. It has hook and loop closure on the back. This is, I believe, the same brand, the Cacique. I do okay with this brand, especially the plus size ones. This is a size 14, 16, and it does have padding on the front, so it's kind of like a little Madonna and adjustable straps. And that's really pretty. I believe I paid $2 for this one. So that's really cute. And the last thing I got a couple other little things for myself, but not a big deal. You'll see in the plush area, I don't buy plush, like I said in the video, but this is has like little puppies inside of it, and because I am soon to be a midwife and I'm a labor and delivery nurse, this was just like the cutest thing. I could not get this. I'm probably going to give this to my daughter for her birthday on Friday. She's going to be 7, and she loves this kind of stuff also. But I could sell it if I wanted to for like $25 plus shipping, because it has 3 little babies inside of it, and they don't make these anymore. And it is called a Pony Surprise because it's got little surprise babies in it. So there's the tag. So that's pretty much all I got for that trip. Small. I didn't get a whole lot. I really don't get a whole lot anymore because I don't have space for stuff. So hopefully I'll get the stuff listed. If you guys are interested in any of it, let me know. And thanks so much for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe and like, and let me know if you like these kind of videos. Thanks. Bye.